Buenos Aires. You were about to see my daily routine here. I like to start it off on the balcony. So after living here for about a month, I would definitely say my Spanish has gotten better, but I still have somewhat of a limited vocabulary. So I decided that I want to start doing Rosetta Stone every morning for practice.
Ella tiene anteojos de sol.
Never mind, I lied. Apparently I'm fluent. So now that I've been equipped with the tools of Rosetta Stone, I can enter the world and pass through like a knife going into butter. But really, I have to go to the US Embassy because I want to own a motorcycle here, and I'm also trying to get a job while I'm studying Spanish and just passing the time. So I have to take the train, the subway, and go check it out in Palermo. Palermo is about a 20-minute train ride away, and the train in the morning is packed with people. And unfortunately, I still need to put money on my subway card. Dos cientos, por favor. Gracias. This is the subte card, and I just recharged it with 200 pesos, so that gets me about, I don't know, 10 trips. So let's go board the subway. I personally hate the subway because it is crowded and it makes me sick watching the other trains go by and watching the walls go by while looking out the window. So my personal trick on the subway is to read, and my eyes do not come up from my book at all. Pro tip, staying healthy while traveling, always take the stairs. Walk, walk, walk. Stairs, walk, stairs. I love coming to Palermo, especially in the mornings, because they have these parks, so many parks, and I mean, they're like Central Park, but maybe better. It's not the central of the city, but they have multiple of them, and I can never resist the urge to go visit and walk and just enjoy the morning dew every time that I come to Palermo in the morning. It's a good place just to read your book and enjoy the fresh air. For those of you that didn't know, yes, there is Lollapalooza here. It's in March, and people are seriously buying tickets outside right now. You may have noticed that everyone in line was wearing a coat, so let me inform you, yes, it does get cold here. Right now it's 45 degrees, and we're in August, so it's their winter. It's not terrible, but it's chilly, that's for sure. I honestly prefer to walk in the mornings, or actually all times a day, whenever I'm traveling and experiencing a new city, a new environment, because you get to see the people, the culture, and just how they live. You get to see storefronts, what they look like, and just people working, people walking their dogs. It's great. I mean, you're just submerged in their culture, and you realize that no matter where in the world you are, the more things change, like the language and the culture, the more they stay the same. People are doing what they do in New York City, but here in Buenos Aires, it's literally the same kind of life, just a different language, a different kind of people. I don't think it's any coincidence that the road the US Embassy here in Argentina is on is called. Now that's patriotism in all countries. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to show you like any of the embassy because, well, I tried, and both times, twice, I was told to put my phone away. So that was a no-go. Also, didn't get much luck. They just kind of gave me some papers, and they told me to refer to these papers for any questions and visit their website. And it kind of sucks because I've already done that and I didn't find my answers there. So I had to make an appointment and then go back to the embassy. Luckily for me, one of the many parks here in Palermo is right across the street from the embassy. So I'm gonna enjoy a good morning stroll in it. And there are lots of dogs out this morning, so I'm gonna enjoy those too. Now you're probably wondering, why in the heck are there so many dogs at this park and so little people? And it's because the city is notorious for having dog walkers that are walking like 12, 14 dogs at a time. And when they get tired of walking them, they bring them here to the park and they have them chained up all individually and spaced apart enough where they aren't going to be fighting each other. And I was going to read a book here, but I think I'm going to decide to go to another park. When visiting Argentina, you have to come to Palermo. I mean, I even recommend staying in Palermo just because how beautiful it is here in the mornings. Whenever you're just walking from place to place, you see so much art, and there's monuments, there's statues, the landscape itself is art with all the parks. And whenever there's so much hustle and bustle from the city traffic that flows through Palermo, you also get the tranquility and just the peacefulness of the surroundings. I stumbled upon another park inside of a park. So there's a Parque Tres Febrero. It's a park here. Inside that park was another park called Jardín Japonés. And supposedly, I've seen this on Instagram from people I follow here in Buenos Aires. It is a Japanese tree park. I know that's so uneducated sounding, but yeah, we're gonna go check it out. Upon entering, I did have to pay money to come in. All the parks I've been to in the city of Buenos Aires, Palermo, all the neighborhoods have been free so far, but they said this is a specialty park and it costs money. I don't know like who the money goes to or anything or who built it, but it did cost 150 pesos, so about $3 US. And it wasn't expensive, but I want to find out if it's worth the money to come in here or not.
We came to party all night long, and we don't need no chaperone. We don't need nobody's attention, yeah, we just wanna dance on our own. We came to party all night long, and sing along to every song. We don't need nobody's attention, don't need nobody else in our zone.
That was my quick stroll in the park for 2.5 hours. I used everything I had: GoPro, drone, phone, gimbal for my phone. My advice is to use all the equipment that you have. don't leave any of it at home because every angle counts. And the more angles you have, at least in my opinion, the better. It makes for a good video. And also, I would say, for a great travel tip, such as for myself, on a budget, and if you're on a budget, it's good to bring your food. Even if you're not trying to save money, like health-wise, it's easy to eat healthy if you bring your food. I brought carrots, onions, beef, and it was okay. It could have been a little bit more warm, but it cost me less than $1 to make at my house here in Buenos Aires, and it was quick. I have a video that I have to go back and upload still today in my apartment. Las comidas de Buenos Aires. The foods of Buenos Aires that you need to try when you're here. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. They're delicious foods. And I don't think I've shown you all my apartment yet, so let's take a look at that. Voila! Behind me here is my apartment, and I will give you a tour of that. It is a high-rise building, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I have a great view from one of the top floors. And now I will take you into the inside of it and show you what that looks like. And there's the security guard. He's one of my favorites. This is the foyer entrance. It's okay, it reminds me a lot of a hotel. And let's go check out outside. Out back we had some nice amenities, including an orange tree, but it's not oranges. I don't really know what they are. I wish I'd have taken a herbology class and be able to tell you. We got the outdoor shower, and we got the deluxe pool. It's a bit cold right now for that, but it's a nice surrounding. And potentially one of the best things we have here, you have to get over the feeling that you're going to be murdered by walking down here. Voila, the sauna. I've been a man with a sauna, and I've been a man without a sauna, and I choose to be a man with the sauna. We also have some low-hanging fruit for my mouth to behold. I'm not sure what exactly this is, really. It has the skin of an orange, the size of a grape, and the mysteriousness of a marriage. Rose shower. All right, back inside. I'm gonna actually go upstairs to the penthouse. Look who it is. Lana, what are you doing? Come here. It would be a facade if I actually had this place clean. So I'm just gonna enter, or I've already entered. This is where I like to check myself out. Strong. Kitchen. It's pretty large, rather dirty. This is my all-time favorite view I've ever had from any house I've ever lived in. Look at that. I love to come out here naked. Not really. I wish, but someone would probably see me. But I love to come out here and just enjoy my day. Read out here, do some work on the computer out here. So, 2 things you need in your next apartment. 1, sauna. 2, a balcony with a view. If you all didn't know, Argentina is going through a period right now of extreme inflation and devaluing of the peso. So when I signed my contract here for 6 months, they only do it for 6 months because they know that inflation is going to occur. So every 6 months you renegotiate a contract. But when I signed my contract here, I am obliged to pay 24,000 pesos a month, which at the time was $530 a month. But now, after this past increase in inflation, decreasing of peso, whatever, my rent is $380 per month. So pretty wild. $380 to live here in this city. Great balcony view, great foreign girlfriend, great life. Can't beat it. And quick question for you all. Currently I'm using iMovie and it's okay. I mean, it's free, it's on the Mac, it's easy to use. It's worked so far, but it definitely has its limitations. I don't know if it's worth it to update to Final Cut Pro or promote myself, whatever. It's expensive, costly. So let me know your take, and I'll definitely take it into consideration on if I need to upgrade or not. And here's my last distraction for the night. Lana.
No.
Ciao.